This is Halloween, and if you love haunted places and cemetery walkthroughs as much as I do, you may want to subscribe because I'm going to be taking you somewhere new every week. Today, we're doing something a little bit different. I'll be taking you to 2 pet cemeteries, and I'll be introducing you to the woman who owns a cat rescue here in St. Petersburg, who sold me my 2 kitty cats. They're both rescues. Of course, you know Maceo right here, my big tuxedo cat, my big boy. And recently, just a couple weeks ago, we got this one here, Nico, a beautiful little polydactyl, and that means she has 6 toes on each foot, so she's very cool. She's a sweet kitty. That's the plan for today. Enjoy. We're here at Foster's Pinellas Pet Memorial Gardens, established in 1951. Let's go in and see what we can see. This place had really great reviews online. If you can see behind me though, even the photographs online looked really beautiful, but it's gonna be interesting. We just came in from the side of the building here, and although it has really great reviews and even online it shows really beautiful grounds, I'm seeing something quite different here. Here are some headstones all the way up by the fence. There's one just laying willy-nilly here, just covered in brush. They're sitting in different directions. Some are facing that way, some are facing this way. So, these are older. I have to say I am disappointed in the dilapidated state of the grounds here. It's overgrown. I'm probably walking over pets' headstones, and if you look online, it's beautiful grounds. It boasts beautiful gardens and scattering gardens and all of these things. I'm not seeing that. There's some cute statues here, but other than that, not well taken care of. So I was here yesterday, filmed my introduction, started walking through. I was getting close to dinner time, and we left. In part because the cemetery is so dilapidated that I didn't feel that it would make a good video for you. I thought it would be kind of boring, But I'm going to show you around a little bit, and then we're going to hit another cemetery, pet cemetery in Clearwater, that I think looks a little bit better. So as you can see here, it's poorly maintained. Now, when you go online, you look at the website and everything, it looks awesome. It looks like there's a beautiful grounds, scatter gardens, the whole 9 yards. But then you come here, and this is what you get. Now, the online one, when you go online and you see pictures of the Foster's Pet Cemetery, You're going to probably see pictures of their other location, which is in Pasco. They have a newer location that was established in 1987, and that one's in Pasco County. Just bear in mind, if you are wanting to bury your beloved pet at a cemetery, you might want to do the Pasco County location. So you can see here all these. Now these are older, dating all the way back to the 60s, the 70s, probably even the 1950s, because it was established in 1951. But a lot of them, they're real close together. It's a little congested as far as that goes. Aw, Snowball. I used to want to have a pet and name it Snowball. Cool. I've actually never visited a pet cemetery before, so this is a first time for me. So I didn't quite know what to expect. I feel like they could probably do a better job here with the maintenance, but you know, cemeteries are, it's tough. It's tough to get the funding that you need to maintain a cemetery. Because once the grounds are filled, and even before that, there's what's called a perpetual care trust that's set up for maintenance. Well, once the cemetery changes hands so many times, and people come to own the cemetery by inheritance or whatever, you know, that next owner may not care too much about the cemetery, and it just depends on who takes ownership, I think. These are all burials here, and they're just quite overgrown. You really can't see. You would have to move branches and leaves to see the pets that are buried here. And like I said, there are a lot. I think this one said there were 5,000 buried pets here. They also cremate and bury horses in these cemeteries. So I'm just giving you an idea, and then we're probably going to head to our next cemetery. This one kind of makes me sad. So it's kind of like a ditch over there, but these are cute, like these little headstones. Look, that one's 1975. Got one over here. This one says, once I was blind, but now I can see. So that doggy must have been blind. The light of my world. Chang and Tang Stewart. One's named Chang and one's named Tang. Died a year apart. So yeah, these are older. Kind of cool thing is they're kind of older. This one's 1981. One's Susie Turner. Guess it was a dog or a cat. 81 was the year I was born. So Ricky Matthews. I do like the dog head on them. That's really neat. You can probably do any style of dog you have. Look, this one's called Kitty Puss. Now, this person has been using shaving cream to clear off the top of the headstone. This one too, I think, has a little shaving cream damage, but this one just says, love you, miss you. What's probably going to be neat about this, about these pet cemeteries, is going to be the names of the pets. It's always kind of, pets always have kind of unique names. There's another Susie. So, you can see right here, that's basically it. I mean, these flat headstones are packed to the brim. You can see how close they are together. And this looks like a newer. And it's not that new. This one is 95. Those are kind of newer. Looks like someone's been here recently to put Christmas flowers there too. So these are definitely some missed pets here. Aww. I'm gonna head out of here and go on to the next stop. Unfortunately, it's just in really bad shape. Kind of getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, and it's just a sad thing to see, you know. And I don't know, it's not always the management, you know, the National Parks and Recreation. It's kind of part of that. Like, all of these cemeteries are part of the allocation of funds that go to the Parks and Recreation. And I think the unfortunate thing is that The Parks and Recreations get most of those funds because they consider it to be for the living, and you know, our loved ones that have passed, you know, they don't get as much care and attention as the living. I think that could be part of it too. There are some national parks and just local parks that are in really bad shape too. So I think that this kind of thing doesn't get enough love and attention that it deserves. So rather than burying your beloved pet here at the Foster's Pet Cemetery in Pinellas Park, so rather than burying your beloved pet here, bury your pet maybe in the backyard. It would probably be a better scenario there, better taken care of, and more pleasant to go and visit. And they'd probably rather be with you anyway. On to the next. I'm here at Green Mounds Pet Memorial Gardens. It's actually in Clearwater and it's very hard to find. So if you are looking for this cemetery, you're going to want to drive down US 19. You can put it in your maps, your Google Maps or whatever you have for maps, Apple Maps. It's going to bring you down a side road looking like kind of like frontage road, and there's a place called Upexi on the main road, and it's behind that place. So you're going to turn in where it tells you to turn in, even though the sign says Upexi and it's behind a warehouse. It's kind of hidden back here, but it's adorable. I can't wait to go in and see what we can see. As you can already tell, just in much better condition. The grounds are well kept and it's just beautiful. All these little, look, Bugger, Black Beauty. It's all the little flat headstones here, but the grounds are just gorgeous. It looks like a beautiful backyard that your pets would love to play in. So there's a stark difference between this one and the Foster's Cemetery. When I was looking them up, Foster's came up as one of the better cemeteries, but I think they're actually referring to the newer location. This one here is just beautiful. I would definitely bury my kitties here a long time from now when they pass away, if I wanted to bury them. But I'm probably just going to you know, do the backyard thing. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. How about that? Look how well the grounds are kept. This is so cool. Look, just like we have sections in our cemetery, they have mounds. It's called Green Mounds. So each mound is, you know, so you can find your pet easier. Now there's, you know, it's not a big cemetery. It's pretty small. But you can definitely tell that this one's a lot better cared for. And that's always good to see. I'm not getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. But I did go past it at first. I drove past it and had to make a U-turn and come back to it because it's hidden back here. You wouldn't even know it was back here. It's really cute. So this will be a quick one. There's looks like a little office here. You can go in and inquire about having your pet cremated or buried, and maybe talk about headstones and other services that provide here at Green Mounds. Beautiful. It is a little noisy here right now. It looks like they're building a new building next door. But other than that, it's super peaceful. Really nice place. I mean, I might even reconsider, you know, when the day comes and I have to bury my beloved kitty cats, which you're gonna see a lot of in the future here. They're always in my videos. But, gosh, I might consider this because this is just beautiful. Really beautiful. I mean, I've seen cemeteries where people don't care for their loved ones this much, so it's sad, but it's true. This one over here has a special little spot. Oh, this one's a horse. Twinkies Chauvin, our precious pony. Aww, born February 5th, 1967 to April 18th, 1996. How sweet. So I am at a horse grave right now. I'll take a still shot of that one too. This is just a memorial here for all the pets here. It says, in memory of all pets here, and unnumbered graves without headstones. Isn't that nice? Because I guess it's that old, you know? Maybe it was one of those situations where it had been in bad shape for a long time. That's why these headstones here look like they've been dug up. Like, you can kind of see where the ground kind of was grown up around them, and it looks like somebody just came and uncovered them all, you know? And there's probably a lot that they haven't yet uncovered or didn't find, or, you know, maybe this was discovered. They don't have a lot of history on these. So, I mean, here's tombstone going back to 68, 67, I see. It's very cool. And this is just on the other side of the, you know, where you would park. It almost looks like there's no more over here, but there's a lot. Beautiful shade tree there. Cool. And over here, the gardens are, you know, the garden part is called the lawn. They have lawn areas and mounds for burial here. Definitely, I definitely like it. It's cool. All right, I'm gonna head out of here. I got a ghost tour tonight, and then on Saturday morning I'll be visiting Cat over at 9 Lives Cat Rescue. If you don't have a cat, or if you know somebody that maybe recently suffered a loss, or maybe even an older, they're great for older people as well. People that maybe can't do much anymore, because cats are very low maintenance and they're intuitive too. So like I said, if somebody has suffered a loss, or they're going through hard times and the holidays are coming up, they would love a rescued kitten or a rescued cat, you know, because they make such good companions. Anyway, we'll be visiting her Saturday morning, and I'll see you then. I'm here at 9 Lives Kitten Rescue, getting ready to talk to Kat, who's the owner of the rescue, and she's going to give us some information on how you can donate to Nine Lives and maybe meeting some of the kittens. This is Kat from Nine Lives Kitten Rescue here in Pinellas Park, St. Pete.
Pinellas Park, Florida.
Pinellas Park. And she's here to tell you about how you can come and rescue a cat. How can they get a hold of you, come and rescue a cat, and what's required of them to do so?
They would just need to contact Nine Lives Kitten Rescue. The number is 727-688-2086. You can also contact me by email, which is 9liveskittenrescue. It's the number 9@gmail.com. And I can just, they just need to tell me exactly what they have, how many animals they have, and just see if they fit the criteria of being able to adopt a friendly kitty for the holidays.
Okay, great. How can one donate? If they wanted to donate to the rescue, how do they go about doing that?
We do have a website. It's called nineliveskittenrescue.com. And we have a donate button on the rescue. You can also contact me. We have Zelle. We also have a wish list on Amazon. We are also partners with Walmart. You can look us up on Walmart. We have a wish list on the Walmart app also.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for doing this for me today. I know you're a busy lady, and I'm going to let you get back to what you do.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. We're heading out of Nine Lives now, but if you'd like to donate to the rescue, what they're really in need of this year for the holidays is food, which I'll show you a picture of, and they also need large cat towers, and pine pellets is what they use for litter. If you wanted to donate, Kat has given you all the information, and it would be a wonderful donation to a good cause for the holidays. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I hope you loved this episode. Definitely different, visiting the pet cemetery. And I just wanted to say that if you are considering burial of one of your pets, just make sure you're exploring all of your options, because a pet cemetery may seem obsolete, but obviously they're not. There are some around, so just look at all the options that you have available. Make sure the grounds are being maintained. It's an important thing. That first one was pretty sad, but Green Mounds was just beautiful. Highly recommend, if you have a pet that you've lost, to check out Green Mounds in Clearwater if you live in this area of Florida. And if you have somebody that that needs a friend, a loving companion, a rescued cat is a great option. kind of a perfect choice if you wanted to get an animal because they're self-sufficient, and cats are really intuitive. They know when something's wrong and they'll cuddle right when the time is right. Contact Kat at Nine Lives Kitten Rescue here in Pinellas if you are somewhere in the Tri-County area. She's amazing, and I don't know how she does it, but she can tell you the exact cat to get. You tell her about the pets that you already have at home. She's really concerned about the pets going to the right places. So, if you have a younger cat, getting a younger cat to go with your other younger cat. If you have a more old cat, like mine, my Maceo was 3 years old, she'll let you know that, maybe an older cat is better to go with because they'll be closer in age. Anyways, that does it for today's episode. I'll see you next time.